Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice Gods Among Us video. In this video we do the full 5 battles of the Antimatter Sinestro challenge on Nightmare difficulty. 1 challenge currency, 1 energy per fight. In the first matchup we have Regime Solomon Grundy, New 52 The Flash, and Regime Nightwing. Bronze cards are level 40 Elite 5, and the silver card is level 35 Elite 2. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So born on a Monday, even though it's Friday, Solomon Grundy eliminated. The Flash is in. If we can get rid of him, Nightwing should be a piece of cake. Holding off the eye for an eye, Regime Nightwing eliminated. $13,213 damage for the victory in the first fight. 223 XP. 460 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Lex Luthor, Cyborg, and Solomon Grundy. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So 2 minutes to complete the fight, which is a lot better than the 2 minutes and 45 seconds of expert difficulty. I feel that's a little bit long. Cyborg might get off a Sonic Disruptor. No, he does not. Bring off the eye for an eye and put Solomon Grundy at his from the grave. Actually barely misses that, so we're going to hit him into his from the grave. Pussy juice radiating out and farting right on Deathstroke. The Cyborg is in. We're going to get rid of him. So 1 minute and 30 left. Plenty of time. And Solomon Grundy eliminated as farts come out of his ass for the victory in the second fight. 226 XP. 1,500 credits. In the third matchup, we have Sinestro, Insurgency, Green Arrow, and Wonder Woman. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
Sinestro about to go down. The Deathstroke already at 2 bars thanks to the Rasha Will Scimitar. So Green Arrow's in first. We have to get rid of him before he gets to 1 bar. And we do so. So we're going to go off the eye for an eye. Wonder Woman either eliminated or at critical life. $13,213 damage for the victory in the third fight. 228 XP. 540 credits. In the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against the Flash, Harley Quinn, and Green Arrow. Skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So the Flash block spamming and hitting Deathstroke quite a bit, not really doing a whole lot of damage. The Flash does put Deathstroke at 3 bars. So Harley Quinn comes in. Harley Quinn almost goes down in 3 shots. Trying to avoid a cartwheel, we get rid of her. Putting off the eye for an eye, Green Arrow eliminated. And the Flash gets slashed out for the victory in the fourth fight. 231 XP. 580 credits. So the fifth matchup, we have Regime Catwoman, New 52 Green Lantern, and the Joker. Skill of the match is now 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Catwoman eliminated, Green Lantern is in. Green Lantern gets wiped out, the Joker is in. We're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of him. $13,213 damage for the victory in the fifth fight. 234 XP. 620 credits. In the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain going up against Insurgency Deathstroke, Nightwing, and Insurgency Lex Luthor. Second of the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
25% health is in play, which might save Lex Luthor from getting knocked out by an eye for an eye. The life drain is extremely weak. Deathstroke is about to go down. And Nightwing is it. Deathstroke is at 3 bars. We have to save our super move, so we're going to get in Sinestro to try to get rid of Nightwing. Power drain blocked for about 340. Look off the death from above on Nightwing. Alright, so there's Lex Luthor. Use the power drain, bring off the eye for an eye, and put Lex Luthor at critical life. So it doesn't wipe him out. And we got the sword spin. Lex Luthor eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight.
We're ahead of
236 XP, 660 credits. For the 7th matchup, we have Green Lantern, Regime Flash, and Regime Cyborg. Middle card for one fight is level 40 Elite 5 and 19,000 health. I think we're going to bulk up our roster here because we have Sinestro that's okay, but we're going to throw in Lex Luthor. And we're going to give him the 3-piece Fourth World set. So we're going to give him the Fourth World Godly chestplate, the helmet, and we're going to give him the Fourth World mace, which Vampire Vibe still wants me to level up. And instead of the Blade of the War God, well, actually I think we're okay with this, because we have to get off one super move. Second match is 5,000 credits. Now Cyborg can get one shot from a super move.
Begin.
Turbine Smash blocked for 980. He's gone. Cyborg comes in first, which is really good. Bring off the eye for an eye. Cyborg eliminated. And now we're going to try to get some value out of Lex Luthor. Alright, so we're going to get Lex Luthor. Lightning Kick blocked for about 1,400. That Lightning Kick hits for about 6,000. We're going to have to use a power drain just to heal up.
ignorant fool.
That Lightning Kick causes the resurrection. That's really bad. We're not playing defense here, so we're going to power drain the Flash. Sinestro almost at 3 bars as well. So we're going to go the coordinates received, and the Flash will be at critical life. That's enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 7th fight. 239 XP, 700 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Regime Solomon Grundy, Regime Sinestro, and Nightfall Bait. The middle card goes down to a level 35 Elite 1. This match is 5,000 credits. So it's pretty weird that they beefed up the 7th fight and then brought it back down to the standard level. That Flash was not too bad to deal with, as we did play pretty sloppy. Solomon Grundy is gone. Sinestro, Deathstroke is at 2 bars. So Sinestro causes his own fuel ride. Sinestro at 2 bars. We're going to power drain him before he can do it. That does put him at half a bar. We got the eye for an eye. Sinestro eliminated. Right slam blocked for 1453. We haven't seen Lex Luthor in the match yet, but we're in pretty good shape as Bane can't do a lot of damage. So Venom Overdose kicks in right off the sword spin since he's going to use a special move. Anyways, hits for about 2,000. So Lex Luthor's in Rage Slam block for 904. At this point, I think we can just get off a gravity pull and get rid of him for the victory in the 8th fight. That move does do some decent damage.
Ignorant fool.
241 XP, 740 credits. For the 9th matchup, we have New 52, The Flash, Regime Bane, and Catwoman. So the match is now 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So Flash eliminated, Catwoman is in. Catwoman usually doesn't have a lot of health, so she should be able to get knocked out with base attacks. Just have to watch out for a level 2. The Cat Claws is not going to do much damage, but the bleed, 175 isn't that bad. What about the eye for an eye? Regime Bane eliminated. And so Bane is gone, Catwoman back in. Deathstroke still bleeding all over. Catwoman eliminated for the victory in the 9th fight. 244 XP. 780 credits. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos for the 2nd challenge in a row. Going up against Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, and Regime Green Lantern. The match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Lex Luthor eliminated. Green Lantern is in. And LexCorp helmet stuns Green Lantern. Who's going to work on some power here? We have to block the Turbine Smash if he gets one off. He might be going for a Lead Rain, which we won't block. Does go for the Turbine Smash, partially reflected, as it reflects, I believe, 30% damage. Sinestro is at 2 bars. Lex Luthor again with the stun on Taggin. This time the Lead Rain does go off. We take it on purpose. Deathstroke in with a point blank. That does some pretty good damage. Unfortunately, we don't get up the coordinates to see, but we're going to get off Sinestro's might and soften up Deathstroke considerably. Green Lantern comes back in after Deathstroke takes a pummel. Putting off the eye for an eye, Green Lantern eliminated, leaving Deathstroke by himself. Deathstroke pretty much wiped out, and we slash him out for the victory in the 10th fight. 247 XP, 820 credits. In the 11th matchup, we have Cyborg, Regime Doomsday, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. So again, Harley Quinn cheating on Catwoman with Cyborg. This match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Cyborg eliminated. Doomsday is in. He's got way more health than Harley Quinn, so we're going to use light attacks and try to get to 3 bars. That power drain is going to put him under 1 bar. So looks like Rosh Al Ghul Scimitar did the job there. We can probably just wipe out Doomsday with base attacks. Putting off the eye for an eye. Harley Quinn eliminated. $14,471 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 249 XP. 860 credits. So we're going to make a roster change. I didn't get to see what the challenge was. We're going to throw in both Flashes. We're going to keep Lex Luthor in there, even though we probably don't need him. So we're going to throw in the Flash, along with New 52, the Flash.
The Flash.
So the Flash, we're going to give the same gear that Deathstroke has. Rosh Al Ghul Scimitar, Blade of the War God, and Prometheus Longsword. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge, which is the first time we haven't seen Radiation in the 12th fight in forever. Going up against Sinestro, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Regime Nightwing. So the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
With Sinestro about to go down quickly, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi comes in. We're going to save our super move for Nightwing since he takes less damage from basic attacks. Starting off the speed zone, and Nightwing should be eliminated. $15,007 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 252 XP. 3,400 credits. So the Antimatter Sinestro Challenge Battle 1 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And in the second challenge, I think we're going to have a little bit of fun. Bane must be on your team. So for this fight, we're going to use Bane. We are going to use animated Harley Quinn. The only fight that's going to punish us for doing this is Chaos fights, since you can't really use Antimatter Sinestro, but we're going to show you the sheer ridiculousness of Antimatter Sinestro. Now, as you see, he's got 2 of the 3 League of Assassins gear. We're going to give him the 3rd item.
Sinestro. Harley Quinn.
So, animated Harley Quinn, we are going to give the Fourth World set to. This way we can get a little power generation, survival, and even throw out damage boosts if necessary. So the important thing to note that when you're using Antimatter Sinestro, you have to get to 2 bars. Now, Harley Quinn will give you more power generation and damage. We're going to give the Rasho Ghoul Scimitar, the Blade of the War God, and the Knife Collection to Bane. So the first matchup, we have Insurgency Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, and the Joker. Cards are level 40 Elite 5. So the match is 1,000 credits. As you see, my Antimatter Sinestro is only level 25. I haven't debated if I want to actually buy early access packs or not, because I'm hoping that the patch actually fixes that. Alright, so we're at 2 bars. We're going to start the Power Drain train, Death Above on Harley Quinn.
Your little challenge.
So Power Drain, Wonder Woman gets tagged in. That'll cause the tag out, so you see almost 2 bars for Sinestro. Harley Quinn already down about half health. Now, the Joker hasn't been in the match yet. There's the Joker finally. So you see about 1/3 of his health shaved off. Sinestro riding 3 bars. Harley Quinn almost gone. Wonder Woman in bad shape as well. And the Joker's starting to get down as well. So it looks like Wonder Woman will probably get eliminated here. Yes, she does. The Joker is gone as well. And we're going to go off the Meaning of Fear. Harley Quinn eliminated for the victory in the first fight. So yes, Antimatter Sinestro soloing fights in Nightmare. 2,995 XP, 480 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration. Going up against Regime Doomsday, Insurgency, Lex Luthor, and Catwoman. This match is 1,000 credits. Now with Regeneration, this might actually be a little bit harder to pull off. But we'll see how it goes. Keep in mind that the percentage of the damage from the League of Assassins Adept Knights do go towards everybody else with the 3-piece. Here we might have a Veda special. No, we don't. So we got the Death Above on Doomsday. And let's see how this happens. 634 damage isn't a lot. It's the tag-in damage that's going to do some stuff. You see, 3831. So that is going to do some damage. Power getting regenerated for about 80 is not a big deal. 25% health also factors into that. So as you see, Catwoman's still taking a lot of damage. Doomsday even taking a lot of damage too. So this tag-in, you really have to have the 3-piece to make it work really well. 2-piece just does the area damage. You really need that 3rd piece to really just shave off people's health. So Catwoman in bad shape. Lex Luthor at about half health. Doomsday's pretty low. Everybody tagging in takes a percentage of damage. It definitely adds up really quick, and even the regeneration doesn't really matter. And there is Catwoman at pretty much no health. So Catwoman is gone. Doomsday gone. And Lex Luthor will get eliminated for the victory in the second fight. So as you see, Antimatter Sinestro way overpowered. He's kind of like the Red Lantern Hal Jordan before the nerf. 3,026 XP, 520 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Nightwing, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Deathstroke. This match is 1,000 credits. Now, Black Adam could be a punishment for Antimatter Sinestro because he will take 50% of the damage done by the Death from Above. So we have to be a little bit careful with Black Adam. So Hopefully it's Deathstroke that gets tagged in a lot. Here we're going to have to power drain early because Nightwing will power drain Sinestro, and that's just pretty stupid. Alright, so we have a few seconds to go. We're going to get off the Deathstroke above on Deathstroke. Now, we have to be a little bit mindful of Sinestro's health. I'm not sure if Black Adam can knock him out from using specials. There's Black Adam. So hit for 1762. I don't see Black Adam being a huge problem in this case. It's not an Elite 7, and it's not Regime Black Adam, but he is taking some health off. Now, of course, we have Bane to do control if we need to, but it looks like we're going to be okay here. So Deathstroke is in. It looks like he's going to get eliminated as well. And Black Adam doesn't have a whole lot of health. Black Adam survives that. And the shield is going to be annoying to deal with. Bubbling off another Decimo buff, She and Habibi eliminated for the victory in the third fight. That is just ridiculously overpowered, and that's an unpromoted Sinestro at level 25. 3,057 XP, 560 credits. For the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Sinestro, Green Arrow, and Regime Green Lantern. The skill of the match is 1,000 credits.
Begin.
So the only power drain is Sinestro at 2 bars. We have 2 minutes to complete the fight. I don't see it being a problem, as these fights haven't lasted more than a minute with Sinestro, just tag swapping everybody in. Alright, so here we're going to start the Death from Above spam. Now, of course, this is going to hurt your elbow and wrist quite a bit because you have to tap pretty fast to get 200%. And yeah, every bit of damage helps. 3,500 damage does add up pretty quick, as you see Sinestro already at half health. Green Lantern takes a hit there. Sinestro in bad shape. Next time he tags in, he's going to get eliminated. Green Arrow is in as well. Now, of course, I don't have the League of Assassins and Death Knife maxed out. I think it's like +3. So I could get even more value out of the area damage, too. Alright, so Green Arrow eliminated. Sinestro eliminated. And Green Lantern eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight, with 53 seconds to go. 54. 3,088 XP, 600 credits. And it looks like Bane might gain a level 48 as well. For the fifth matchup, we have Regime Bane, Regime Cyborg, and Solomon Grundy. This match is 5,000 credits. Now, this fight could be a problem for Antimatter Sinestro because remember, Solomon Grundy does have that from the grave. Now, we do have Bane that can just come in and Rage Slam and finish him off. Now, you really need the 3-piece League of Assassins gear to make this work. If you don't have it, you really need to get it as soon as possible. We're taking some damage on Sinestro, but it really doesn't matter until it's Solomon Grundy by himself, as we're pretty sure he's going to be the last one in. Hopefully he gets tagged in because we need him to take the most damage. It looks like everybody's taking about the same percentage of damage.
Your new challenge.
Solomon Grundy is getting tagged in, which is good.
Be afraid.
And even Bane's taking some damage. I think they just missed it. It still tagged them out. I think you have to wait until they're fully in. Cyborg is gone. Solomon Grundy from the grave might kick in here. No, it does not. So Bane is gone. Solomon Grundy's going to hit us from the grave. We can use Bane and get rid of him.
Be afraid.
So Solomon Grundy could make this not work either. But of course that only really matters if Sinestro is unpromoted. 3,120 XP. 640 credits. For the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field going up against Regime Flash, Nightfall Bane, and Insurgency Harley Quinn. This match is 5,000 credits. This is another fight where it's going to be pretty interesting to see if the Dampening Field reduces how much you actually get from the tagging in and out. It's also going to be pretty hard to get to 2 bars, so we're going to get in Harley Quinn. Lightning Kick block. Mostly just doing this to absorb some damage off of Antimatter Sinestro. In normal circumstances, we just have Bane beat everybody down. Harley Quinn is at 2 bars. I got the damage boost. So Bane is at 2 bars. Power kick blocked. So Animated Harley Quinn does give. Alright, there's 2 bars. So we got the death from above. We're going to see how much your dampening field affects it. There's the first power drain. It still gives 2 bars of power basically, so I don't think that affects it. You just have to get the 2 bars and you still gain more power than you. Harley Quinn getting destroyed as expected. Bane comes in, he's going to take a hit, and Harley Quinn is gone. The Flash, if he blocks, is not gone. So we're going to get another power gain. So this will be it. So the Flash is gone. And we got the Meaning of Fear. Bane eliminated for the victory in the 6th fight. 3,151 XP. 4,680 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Solomon Grundy, Insurgency Lex Luthor, and Regime Sinestro. The skill of the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Alright, so 25% health is in play. That stat doesn't matter. What matters is Sinestro getting the 2 bars. So it might take a cleaver spin here. Other than that, that's probably the only special we're going to take. So again, Solomon Grundy has to be knocked out twice. So basically the 2nd life will be taken by Bane. Now, another way they could even fix the tagging out mechanic is if the opponent blocks, it does not tag you out and it does not drain power. There are a couple ways they could rebalance this, but in its current state, as you can see, anybody watching this video, it's overpowered and very, very cheap. If you have to deal with this in multiplayer, I feel really bad for you. But Sinestro has to get up to 2 bars to get there, so if you can knock him out before that, it doesn't matter. And of course, you can use the counter of the LexCorp suit, which actually gives power instead of draining it. So eventually, you're going to get off a super move on Sinestro, and it's lights out. You can only do this for so long. Alright, so Lex Luthor is gone. We're going to go off Sinestro's might on Solomon Grundy and get him to his from the grave. And there's a power drain from Sinestro getting tagged in. So we got another death from above. I don't know why he would do that. It's just so dumb. So we got the Meaning of Fear on Solomon Grundy. And that is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 7th fight. So as you see, Sinestro is ridiculous with the League of Assassins gear. 3,182 XP, 720 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Deathstroke, the Joker, and Catwoman. This kind of match is 5,000 credits. Now this could be, well, actually it doesn't matter because if the opponent can't get hits off, Radiation will not kill you. So, and you're going to be spamming level 1 moves, so I don't see Radiation actually being a problem either. Of course, we still have to get to 1 bar, or 2 bars. That point blank does some damage, but Sinestro is at 2 bars, so let the havoc begin. And if the Joker gets knocked out, it's going to put Sinestro at 1 health. The only way you can actually knock out Sinestro is if you're at 1 health yourself. At least I think that's how it works. We're going to find out if the Joker is not last to get knocked out. Although Radiation could put him at 0 health too. So either way it is possible. Catwoman taking a heavy shot there. The Joker back in. So Deathstroke might be eliminated here. No, he's not because he's blocked. So the Joker might be the first to get eliminated. No, he's not. So Catwoman is gone. Deathstroke is gone, and the Joker's ability will not trigger. There's the last of the Joker's health. The Joker eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. No seeing if Sinestro gets knocked out because it doesn't happen. 3,213 XP, 760 credits. For the 9th matchup, we have Regime Green Lantern, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Wonder Woman. The skill of the match is 10,000 credits. Now, what we've learned is that Black Adam's shield is not enough to deal with Antimatter Sinestro bullshit. It might be different if it was an Elite 7 Silver Black Adam. And of course, Sinestro does more damage than... You really need a 200% shield for it to matter. I don't think it matters at current state. You see, it basically pings off a little bit of Sinestro's health, but the damage that Black Adam takes is far greater than what Sinestro takes. Wonder Woman's going to take the death from above. Black Adam again. And you see his health is down a lot more, so that's going to be the last one he can take. Green Lantern probably gone. Then Habibi eliminated. And Wonder Woman not quite gone. Power Drain, of course, still works, so that's really annoying. And Wonder Woman does knock out Antimatter Sinestro. Good job, bitch. And Wonder Woman gets eliminated for the victory in the ninth fight, so finally somebody knocked out Antimatter Sinestro for being a yellow Italian faggot. 3,244 XP, 800 credits. And we received 300 cards for the 5th battle. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Green Arrow, Regime Flash, and Regime Cyborg, who is black. This match is 10,000 credits. Now, the combination in this case can still work, however, obviously if Sinestro gets forced out, it's not. So we're going to wait until Antimatter Sinestro gets tagged in a second time, and we're going to let the Havoc begin. Now, obviously, if you let everybody else get eliminated, say you're using bronze cards, then yeah, you're still going to get it off. The Green Arrow is at 2 bars. We're going to wait for Antimatter Sinestro to come in. If Bane gets tagged in, then he can just wreak havoc on somebody. Running off the damage boost. Sinestro at 3 bars. Green Arrow blocked for 622, so running off the death from above by Green Arrow and let the spamming begin. And you can do that right before the next person tags in, so it's basically an infinite loop. There's no way you can actually win. I'm sure if you're going up against a computer, they're not going to be this smart. So here, Harley Quinn gets tagged out, so the power draining stops. Even though Sinestro's at 3 bars. So we're going to blow up Green Arrow's dick. Barely survives that. So the Flash is in. Look up the break the bat. The Flash eliminated. No mercy. Green Arrow's in. We're going to get rid of him. Cyborg is back in, who's black. Sonic Disruption for 1256. Bring up Sinestro's might, and we'll see if this is enough to get rid of Cyborg. That gray part looks hideous. Please dye your hair black. $17,763 damage, which is quite a bit for a super move at this level. 3,276 XP, 840 credits. So in the 11th matchup, we have Regime Doomsday, Nightfall Bane, and Regime Bane. This match is 10,000 credits. Now, Doomsday does have quite a bit more health, but I think the League of Assassins tag and punish is based on percentage of health. So that information doesn't really matter. The area of damage, however, does. Now, Sinestro is, of course, not a very fast attacker, so if they ever fix this League of Assassins bullshit, I'm sure Antimatter Sinestro will be pretty bad. Really, all they have to do is fix the tag-out mechanic. Either don't allow that to happen, or don't allow League of Assassins to trigger. At which point, it's still not totally useless, because draining 2 bars of power for 1 is very efficient. So we'll have to see what they actually do with Antimatter Sinestro. Until then, enjoy the abuse while you can, because it's pretty fucking overpowered. Now, obviously, it doesn't work on fights where you can't use Special 1, like fights 14, 15, and 16 of Survivor mode, so enjoy it while you can, boys. Here, I think Doomsday is going to have a little bit of health now, but he's going to get forced out, so he's going to gain some power to deal with Bane. So Bane is gone. Bring off the Sinestro's might, Doomsday eliminated. And this is actually pretty fun. It's a good way to do the challenge. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory of the 11th fight. 3,307 XP, 880 credits. At the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration, and we saw that it did not work in the earlier fight. Let's see if it does now. Going up against Insurgency, Harley Quinn, Regime Nightwing, and Solomon Grundy. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
So healing for about 200. Right now it seems like a lot, but as soon as Sinestro starts tagging people out for 4,000 to 5,000, it's not going to be. Line of fire blocked for about 3,000. And we're going to start the power drain, so that's above on Harley Quinn. And there's the damage that Solomon Grundy took from tagging it. It seemed to be about 10 to 15% health. I'm sure the damage is higher if you're either higher promoted or if you have the League of Assassins gear leveled up. As you can see, it greatly outdamages the regeneration. Nightwing in bad shape. Harley Quinn eliminated. Solomon Grundy back in. So Nightwing pretty much gone here. Oh shit, the regeneration is saving him. Let's just get rid of him.
Be afraid.
Now we're going to go the Meaning of Fear. Will that be enough to send him to us from the grave? It does not appear here. So the regeneration saved Solomon Grundy momentarily. There's the From the Grave. We're going to get off, break the bat, and Solomon Grundy eliminated. 66,395 damage for the victory in the 12th fight. 3,338 XP, 1,380 credits. So the Antimatter Sinestro Challenge Battle 2 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. And now we have a bronze booster pack. Inside we receive a Harley Quinn, Bag of Tricks, which is Harley Quinn's level 2 move, and Tawny, which is Shazam's health boost. So in the third challenge, only bronze and silver characters are allowed on your team, and we don't have Black Adam available. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with Regime Cyborg. We're going to throw in Catwoman. And we are going to throw in Silver Green Arrow.
Cyborg.
So Regime Cyborg, we are going to give the Fourth World set to, and mostly see him using super moves, but we'll have to see how it performs.
Cyborg. Catwoman.
And for Catwoman, we're going to give her the Ibistic LexCorp chest armor and the helmet.
Catwoman.
And Green Arrow doesn't get shit. So in the first matchup, we have Regime Wonder Woman, Arkham Origins Bane, and Reverse Flash. The first two cards are level 30 Elite 1, the other card is level 30 Elite 2. This match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Putting off the target lock, don't mess with the black man. Let's actually hit Reverse Flash a little bit. Lightning Kick blocked for about 2,000. One of the hits deflected. Holding off the target lock, don't mess with the black man. I don't care if you smell like Big Van Vader. Disgusting fat faggot. So Reverse Flash is back in. Lightning Kick blocked for about 2,000. Could use a level 1 move just to heal up, but we don't really need it. Pick up the third target lock. Don't mess with the black man. $21,554 damage for the victory in the first fight. 275 XP. 500 credits. At the second matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Red Sun, Batman, Prison Superman, and Batman Returns Catwoman. The skill of the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
The Red Sun Batman has a 50% chance of an unblockable level 1 move, based on each hit of the explosive battery. So there it is, and the second hit was a block breaker. And we do not get off the target lock, so Batman's going to raise health for a little bit. Explosive battering hits, I believe the first time actually hit, twice. So Catwoman is in explosive battering. Block broke on one of the hits, but it looked like it reflected back. Bring up the cat scratch on Catwoman. That's going to heal up quite a bit. Catwoman is gone. And the image stick burning on Red Sun Batman. Take that hit there. We're going to go off the
Heads up.
super move. Unstoppable Prison Superman gets the elimination. We're off the target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. Explosive battering this time does not get block broken. So we're going off the Sonic Disruptor on Red Sun Batman. That is enough to get rid of him for the victory in the second fight. 278 XP. 540 credits. For the third matchup, we have Batman, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, and Insurgency Batman. The match is 5,000 credits. Only 11,000 health for Regime Black M. That's pretty bad. Explosive battering block. That one cannot be block broken. Bring up the target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. Sheikh Ahmed Habibi is in. And for shits and giggles, we're going to go with the Power Fist on Black M. It should be enough to get rid of him. Yes, it is. Fourth World Mace does a whopping 841 damage. Explosive battering blocked for about 700. We're going to take that one on purpose. And we're going to get another target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. $21,554 damage for the victory in the third fight. 280 XP. 580 credits. For the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Ares, Regime Hawk Girl, and the Killing Joke Joker. Cards gain a level of 31. Skill the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Cyborg at 2 bars. Cyborg's black cock is spared as he blocked it. Bring off the target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. So that gets blocked, partially reflected as well. Mace charge block for 897. Bring off the second target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. So Killing Joke Joker is in. Bang block for 1877. Let's go off the cat scratch on the Joker. And that destroys the Joker for the victory in the fourth fight, as that cat scratch is pretty devastating. 283 XP. 620 credits. It also helps that you have the Ibis stick for 30% more damage. For the fifth matchup, we have Doomsday, Red Sun Superman, and Insurgency Joker. The match is now 10,000 credits. So as you can see, Cyborg basically cheats to win every fight, because if you actually get low on health, it's so easy to get to 1 bar. I really think a team with him, Nightwing, and Green Arrow, or Green Lantern could probably cheat a lot of levels in Survivor. Here we're going to go with the target lock. Don't mess with the Black Man. So the Joker is in. Bang block for 1482. We got the second target lock. Don't mess with the black man. And after this, we're going to show how easy it is to actually heal up Cyborg. So we're going to just use level 1 moves and show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is a good example because the Joker does do a lot of damage with his death move. So here we're going to go off the Sonic Disruptor. And we're going to see how many special ones it'll take to fully heal up from pretty much 20% health. Looks like it didn't even heal that much. That one healed quite a bit more. It looks like we got stunned somehow. That's kind of weird. Maybe if you block it, it doesn't heal.
Don't mess with the best.
How is he getting stunned coming up? That's really weird. Flying Punch blocked for 1432. Really seems to heal up a lot more for Red Sun Wonder Woman, so I'm not sure if it's promotion based either. But it seems like the heal is pretty crappy. I'm going to go up the 9 lives and give Red Sun Superman a boner. Please eat that pussy. 17,237 damage for the victory in the 5th fight. 286 XP. 660 credits. Alright, so we're going to make our first of 2 roster changes. We're going to start off with Deathstroke. We can't use Black Adam, but we can use the other racist power couple, Catwoman and Cyborg. So we're going to give him the Rasho Ghul Scimitar. We're going to give him the Knife Collection and the Promethean Longsword. So the 6th matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Shazam, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Boss Solomon Grundy. So the match is 10,000 credits. Now this could be pretty dangerous, only going with 1 super crit, but we're going to try to wing it anyway. Deathstroke does do over 2,000 damage with every basic crit. Which of course with the Knife Collection does slowly retard the crit chance, but we'll see how that comes into play. Being able to heal on Special 1 might come in handy. We probably should be using light attacks and power drain too. That flip kick is blocked. So we got the point blank. Block for about 3,200. Second point blank. That one connects. Scorpion eliminated. Boss Solomon Grundy is in, also known as the Old Man from Pawn Stars. We're going to go off another point blank. Block for almost 3,000. And another point blank, so Deathstroke is healing up quite nicely. We're at 5x damage. We're going to make him bleed. Being perfect. So Shazam back in. Roaring Strike on Catwoman does wipe her out. But Deathstroke is going to bring the pain again. So Shazam is gone. Pick off a point blank on Boss Solomon Grundy. How is Solomon Grundy at 2 bars ago? But maybe he never used a special. That's blocked for 1650. Bring off the target lock and don't mess with the black man. And Brawn Cyborg gets the knockout for the victory in the 6th fight. 288 XP. 6,700 credits. In the 7th matchup, we have Arkham Origins Deathstroke, Mortal Kombat Scorpion, and Batgirl. Harley Quinn. We could have tried to power drain Deathstroke. That might have been better. That point blank block didn't really do any damage. Second attack did not get 200%, so that's really good. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3. Let's get off the damage boost just in case. Third point blank doesn't hit 200%. That's really unlucky for Deathstroke. Scorpion at 2 bars. Let's get off a heal on Harley Quinn. Now Deathstroke is in. That flip kick hits for about 3,000. Trying to be a little greedy here, so we want to hit Batgirl or Deathstroke, and there we go. We're going to have the eye for an eye and get rid of her. Deathstroke back in. Identity Crisis on Deathstroke is going to do some damage, but it's not going to wipe him out. So Harley Quinn is back in. At this point, should we drop a bomb? I think so. Let's try to get rid of Deathstroke. And we almost do so. Scorpion is back in. Flip kick blocked again. Cyborg at 3 bars. We're off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. We've had 7 fights with 7 target locks or more. Pretty cheap. Point Blank finally block breaks, does not take out Cyborg. So we're going to go for our own Point Blank and Deathstroke eliminate for the victory in the 7th fight. 291 XP. 740 credits. In the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Red Sun, Wonder Woman, Arkham Origins, Batman, and Regime Killer Frost. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits. So here we really don't have to worry about Red Sun, Wonder Woman. What we have to worry about is the heal nullification from Killer Frost. So we have to make sure Arkham Origins Bat does not do a lot of damage to Deathstroke. If we get to 3 bars, we can just cheese out a super, but their shield toss blocked for 2187. That one blocked for 2106. So there is Killer Frost. Boulder's Ice does connect, so we're going to go off the eye for an eye and get rid of her. And we'll probably switch over to Harley Quinn to take some hits and work towards a super move as well. And that should still be enough to one-shot these guys. The Wonder Woman is in. The regeneration is pretty slow. We could just bomb out Harley or Wonder Woman. We have not seen Batman in the fight yet, though. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I think we are just going to bomb her out. Get out. Winged Avenger blocked for about 3,000. So now we can just unload on Arkham Origins Batman. Explosive Battering blocked for about 1,200. Pick off the Sword Flip and Arkham Origins Batman eliminate for the victory in the 8th fight. $293 XP. 780 credits. In the 9th matchup, we have Martian Manhunter, Balls of Steel, General Zod, and Regime Wonder Woman. Cards gain a level of 33. This match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
As long as we can avoid getting power drained by Martian Man. Of course I say it and it happens. Never lucky. That's really bad. Phase Assault unblocked. Hits for 3443. Not as devastating as we thought. So Balls of Steel General Zod is in. Deathstroke back for 2 bars. Kryptonian Rifle blocked in 1983. Is it worth actually using a special on Zod? I don't think so. I think we should save it for Wonder Woman. So we're going to get in Harley Quinn. I think we're going to drop the bomb on Zod. Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 1296. And that's the damage boost. It's not the ball breaker, but we'll take it. Wonder Woman in, Shield Toss block. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Regime Wonder Woman eliminate. The original slut of Injustice Gods Among Us. Phase Assault blocked for 1859. Martian Manhunter eliminated. Zod is in. Cyborg at like 2.5 bars. That's blocked in 1946. Cyborg is definitely game for a black man. Pick off the target lock. Don't mess with the black man. And we'll see if this is enough to get rid of Zod. $6,854 damage for the victory in the 9th fight. 296 XP. 820 credits. And we receive 3 more energy cards. For the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown, going up against Regime Superman, Arkham Origins. I'm not really scared of Nightwing. Power drain block for about 1800. Now we're using light attacks to stay away from 1 bar. And that was the correct play, so we're going to go off the point blank. And New 52 Nightwing eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight. 299 XP. 860 credits. So we're going to have to make a roster change for the final 2 fights. We're going to throw in Green Lantern. Regime Green Lantern, of course. We are going to throw in Regime Flash, and we're going to throw in the big-titted porn star
Green
Wonder
Lantern.
Woman. So Green Lantern, we are going to give the 2-piece LexCorp and the Ibis stick.
Green Lantern.
Not that we probably need it. So in the 11th matchup, we have Teen Titans Cyborg, Red Sun, Solomon Grundy, and Killer Frost. Cards remain at level 34, so the match is 15,000 credits. And let's give the Flash the Ra's al Ghul Scimitar, just so we can get a bar of power quicker.
Begin.
So he's going to have decent power generation. He's not going to be able to do much basic damage, but that's all you really need. Get off the special moves. Flash is also at 1 bar, so he can do a little bit of damage too. Mostly you want to worry about the black ice from Killer Frost. That's what's going to knock somebody out. Although we don't want to take a touchdown on the Green Lantern either. So there is Killer Frost. So Wonder Woman at 3 blocks. Pick up the shield toss. Hits for 2243. So since we have the opportunity, we're going to go the Beware My Power and get rid of Killer Frost. Keep in mind this is also with 50% dampening. Actually, I did not get rid of it because of Red Sun Solomon Grundy's help with that cleaver spin hits for 4493, so we might have to consider a lead rain and get some health back. Although the Flash is at 2 bars. Cleaver spin reflected for 346. That one blocked for 524. What about the lead rain on Solomon Grundy? Nice little heal there. A lot more respect for LexCorp chest. There's the black ice. That's what we're worried about. Does not knock out Green Lantern, but it puts him in really bad shape. And Teen Titans Cyborg heals back to full. We're going to give him the speed zone. For 13,000. Cleaver's been blocked. And Sonic Disruptor does not take out Green Lantern. And the lead rain gets rid of him for the pretty tricky victory. 301 XP. 900 credits. So in the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown, going up against Aquaman, Regime Raven, and Animated Harley Quinn. Cards gain a level of 35, so the match is 15,000 credits. The opponent has 20% damage and power generation. Raven can also drain power, but keep in mind, under 40% health, Green Lantern will actually gain power. We have 1 minute and 50 seconds to do this fight. So here we probably have to tag out to avoid bleed effects, although we might use the Atlantean Hero, which is double annoying. Trident Toss blocked for 426. And we're going to go off the Beware My Power and get rid of Aquaman, because that bleed could be annoying as hell. And I don't see the other two really being able to do much damage outside of Harley Quinn's bot. There is Animated Harley Quinn. It's at 2 bars. And there's a team health gain. Only heals a portion of Harley Quinn's health. Putting off the Justice Javelin and soften up animated Harley Quinn. Now the longer that Green Lantern stays up, the quicker he'll get to 3 bars. Putting up the speed zone on Harley Quinn and soften her up even more. This one might actually be enough to knock her out, because I think it does like 11,000 damage. And Harley Quinn is a softer gold card. Barely survives that. Twilight's End block for about 3,200. So we got the Beware My Power and Regime Raven should be eliminated or at critical loss. At which point we'll probably gain some power for another lead-like ring. And enough to get rid of her. Harley Quinn is at 2 bars. But we bash her out for the victory in a swell fight. 304 XP. 940 credits. So the Antimatter Sinestro Challenge Battle 3 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. We're going to receive a whopping 15,000 credits, putting us at 856,000. We'll probably be at 900,000 by the end of this one. So in the 4th fight, Lobo must be on your team. We're going to throw in Ares. And we're going to throw in... We can't use Kandak Black Adam. Let's throw in Arkham Knight Batman just to get him some XP. And we're going to throw in Bounty Hunter Lobo for the first 10 fights. We use Lobo for 2. So Ares, we're going to give Ra's al Ghul Scimitar. We're going to give him the Blade of the War God and Promethean Longsword. So in the first matchup, we have Doomsday, Zod, and Arkham Origins Bane. Cards start off at level 35 Elite 3. So the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Doomsday blocks him, and it's not going to save him. Pick off the Godsmack and get rid of Zod, leaving Arkham Origins Bane by himself. That area damage pretty much puts him at half health. So he's going to get the vengeance off, but he gets kicked out for the victory in the first fight. 361 XP. 520 credits. In the second matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Regime Raven, Justice League Wonder Woman, and Prison Superman. Skill match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Now, if I know the 4th battle, they're going to eventually put these cards at Elite 5 really quick. So 2 minutes to complete this fight, I feel that's a little bit long. Starting off the Godsmack and Prison Superman eliminated for the victory in the second fight. Only 13 seconds for Ares. Definitely not working by the hour. 364 XP. 560 credits. In the third matchup, we have Regime Aquaman, Regime Hawkgirl, and Regime Wonder Woman. Cards gain a level of 36. Match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Aquaman is gone. Hawkgirl is in. That disabled specials on tagging. Hawkgirl is gone. We got the Godsmack and Wonder Woman eliminated for the victory in the third fight. 367 XP. 600 credits. For the fourth matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Zatanna, Killer Frost, and Red Sun Batman. Skill of the match is 5,000 credits.
Begin.
Zatanna gets wiped out in like 5 hits. Killer Frost is it. No chance of getting to 2 bars before Ares wipes her out. I think we're just gonna get off the Godsmack and avoid Black Ice. Red Sun Batman eliminated for the victory in the fourth fight. 370 XP. 640 credits. For the fifth matchup, we have Red Sun Wonder Woman, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and Arkham Harley Quinn. Skill of the match is now 10,000 credits. 15% power generation, 25% health. Cassandra Cain Batgirl does 25% current health upon tagging. So the dream is, of course, get off of Godsmack right as Cassandra Cain Batgirl comes in. We're going to see if we can get lucky enough for that. No, we do not. But we're going to let's get off the Annihilator and get rid of Cassandra Cain Batgirl in style, you fucking whore. So Arkham Harley Quinn is in. Arkham Harley Quinn eliminated for the victory in the fifth fight. 374 XP. 680 credits. Alright, so we're going to make a quick roster change. We are going to throw in Luchador Bane, Cassandra Cain Batgirl, and we're just going to leave Bounty Hunter Lobo alone. So Cassandra Cain Batgirl has a little bit of different damage gear. We're going to give her the Rosho Will Scimitar though. So in the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Arkham Origins Batman, John Stewart Green Lantern, and Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Cards gain both a level and a promotion at 37 Elite 4. Second of the match is 10,000 credits. And are we going to get punished for using this gear and not other gear? Here the Art of Deception is blocked, so we're already at a disadvantage with the Winged Avengers. Well, Cassandra Cain Batgirl does have a lot of health. That Winged Avenger blocked for about 18,000. So Bounty Hunter Lobo gets forced in. Arkham Origins Deathstroke is in. I'd love to see a point blank on somebody other than Cassandra Cain Batgirl. So that Assassin's Ambush does not work. That, however, does. Deathstroke should be gone unless an emergency barrier saves it. Yes, it does. That's really bad. Point blank, however, blocked. Second one not block broken either, so it looks like Deathstroke did get out. Pick off the Mr. Machete on Green Lantern. Looks for like 3,000. Pick off the Art of Deception on John Stewart Green Lantern, who did block it. Feel the pain, bitter taste on Arkham Origins Batman. Is this going to trigger his barrier? Yes, it does. Lobo Explosive Battering will get rid of him. There's Cassandra Cain Batgirl again. Explosive Battering blocked. This time I think it's better than Wade. John Stewart Green Lantern Turbine Smash blocked. That stun from Luchador Bane doing a little bit of work. I think we triggered Green Lantern's emergency barrier. I know we triggered Deathstroke. No, we did not. So now the play, I think, is No Man's Land and get rid of Deathstroke. And it is the correct play for the victory in the sixth fight. 377 XP. 8,720 credits. So let's take off the weird special 1 gear because we don't have augments on Cassandra Cain Batgirl. Let's just throw on all damage gear. Special 1 still obviously does a lot of damage, but let's do some hits with basic attacks. So in the seventh matchup, we have Blackest Night, Martian Manhunter, 600 Wonder Woman, and Godfall Superman. This match is 10,000 credits. So only 600 Wonder Woman gains the benefit of the 30% damage and power generation. Blackest Night, Martian Manhunter still can be annoying as hell. Took off the Art of Deception. That is blocked, so it's not going to do much damage. Still hits for about 20,000. So Blackest Night, Martian Manhunter eliminated. Godfall Superman is in, taking a lot of damage. We're going to go off the Art of Deception. That should be enough to get rid of him. So 600 Wonder Woman in by herself. I don't even think an Aga's Wrath is going to save her. Way too much damage as Cassandra Cain Batgirl annihilating 600 Wonder Woman. So Aga's Wrath at this point doesn't even matter for the victory in the seventh fight. 379 XP, 760 credits. In the eighth matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain going up against Batman Returns Catwoman, Arkham Origins the Joker, and Static, who is black. Cards gain a level of 38 Elite 4. Skill of the match is 10,000 credits.
Begin.
Batman Returns Catwoman gets annihilated quickly. Life Drain is just way too weak. Static is it. Bring up the No Man's Land, and Static should be eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. $383 XP. 800 credits. So in the 9th matchup, we have Arkham Knight, the Arkham Knight, Balls of Steel, General Zod, and Raven. Skill of the match is now 15,000 credits.
Begin.
We're only using one Elite 7. We have to make sure we save a super move for Raven. She comes in second, which is bad. We have to use light attacks and get to 3 bars. We got the High Wire Axe. Raven eliminated.
Hold this for me.
Balls of Steel, General Zod in. Already at half health. And we got the Art of Deception that will be enough to get rid of him for the victory in the 9th fight. $386 XP. 840 credits. And we received 3 energy cards. In the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Life Drain for the 2nd time in a row. Going up against Martian Manhunter, Containment Doomsday, and the Killing Joke Joker. Cards gain a level of 39 Elite 4. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
So as we know, Containment Doomsday has more effective health than Martian Manhunter, but keep in mind you can hit multiple times with the Art of Deception and the other move, as Martian Manhunter is gone. So we've got the Art of Deception on Containment Doomsday. We'll see how many lives this takes off. Looks like 2, maybe 3. Took off 2 lives, so there's the 3rd life. Ultimate Liftoff block for 8,000. Containment Doomsday is gone. Killing Joke Joker is on vacation, but he's going to get sent back into retirement for the victory in the 10th fight. $390 XP. 880 credits. Alright, we got to swap our roster. That's the 11th fight. So we are going to throw in Arkham Origins Deathstroke. Let's throw in Red Sun and Insurgency just for shits and giggles. Put the all-star Deathstroke team. So we got Rasho Ghul Scimitar, we got Prometheum Longsword, and let's go and use the Cloak of Destiny anyway. And we have to have Lobo on our team, so unfortunately we can't use the Deathstroke All-Star team. That really sucks. So let's throw in Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. And let's use regular Lobo. So in the 11th matchup, we have Bane, Superman, and Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits.
Begin.
Bane in big trouble. Bane gets eliminated. Superman is in. He's going to get wiped out. This might do some damage, even if it gets accident. That destroys Deathstroke. Holy crap.
Boring.
For the victory in the 11th fight. So yes, Black Adam's shield is really good. 392 XP, 920 credits. And imagine if Deathstroke was not the last person in. That would just suck. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Darkseid, Red Lantern Hal Jordan, which we don't see in challenges very often, and Red Sun Superman. Cards gain a level of 40 Elite 4. Skill of the match is 15,000 credits. So Red Lantern Hal Jordan with 69,000 health, but keep in mind he cannot be healed, so how much does that really matter? So about 476, 479 for Darkseid's healing. I think at this point we're just going to save power and get rid of Hal Jordan before we can actually do it. So he's at 3 bars. Try to heavy attack out Darkseid. And there is the assist. We're going to go off the eye for an eye. Red Lantern Hal Jordan eliminated. Thank you, Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. And that's what we also forgot to test out. We forgot to test out Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. could try that with one fight in the Regime Black Adam. Since he is Elite 7, he can probably handle some of the fights. Let's see how that works. I've heard it does work really well. Red Sun Superman gets dominated for the victory in the 12th fight. 395 XP. 1,440 credits. So the Antimatter Sinestro Challenge Battle 4 on Nightmare difficulty is completed. Now we have a silver booster pack. Inside we receive a Regime Nightwing, Sinestro Corpse, which is Sinestro's level or health boost, and Mr. J, which is Harley Quinn's energy boost. So the 5th challenge, Sheikh Ahmed Habibi, must be on your team. Oh, if this doesn't work, it's going to suck, but we're going to try it. We're going to throw in Regime Black Adam. And can Antimatter Sinestro go for one fight? Let's find out. Yes, he can. We're going to try it. Ball time. So for this fight, we're going to use the Fourth World chest plate, the Godly helmet, and we are going to use the Fourth World mace. Alright, so in the death-defying fight, we have Zatanna, Arkham Knight, Batman, and Batman Returns Catwoman. All cards are level 40, Elite 4. Skill of the match is 30,000 credits. I don't know how Antimatter Sinestro is going to get to one bar fight, let alone two, but we'll see. Basic attacks without any gear, yeah, 548 is not that bad. It's the Fire Kiss we really have to worry about. So we're going to get in Sheikh Ahmed Habibi to take the Fire Kiss. Tarot card could be really bad too, though. It actually healed Zatanna quite a bit, 29,000. Alright, Sinestro's at 2 bars, so we're going to go off the Death Buff. Let's see how Arkham Knight Harley Quinn reacts. I've heard some stuff about it, but I forgot to test it. I haven't seen a trigger yet. Oh, that is still doing a lot of damage. It looks like Arkham Knight Batman powered up to 2 bars. Where's the top? It looks like Arkham Knight Batman is... Oh, there we go. It does work. Oh my god. And it's even hitting on other people. That's hilarious. It looks like Arkham Knight Batman has power drain immunity. These guys are just getting shot up. That is pretty badass. That is like an ultimate tag team right there. So it does actually work. But obviously, Arkham Knight Batman immune to power drains, as is Static and Lobo, unless you use Aquaman Super. Arkham Knight Batman is not taking as much damage. I'm not sure why.
Be afraid.
Power drain immune.
You're no charge.
So that's the last one. And you can't power drain him. We're going off the damage boost. During all that time, for some reason, Black Adam didn't even get to 2 bars. There he goes. That's pretty funny. We've got the batter up on Arkham Knight Batman. He's got to be pissed off by now. We got the Arabian Sand Shocker on Arkham Knight Batman. And Arkham Knight Batman eliminated for the victory in the first fight. I can't believe that actually worked. 3,931 XP, 540 credits. That's insane. Really, you're only limited by how much you actually do. Alright, so let's get some real people in here. Let's throw in Dawn of Justice Batman with Arkham Origins Batman. Let's double up on the Elite 7 since we have quite a bit more. We're going to use the Knife Collection, Blade of the War God, and Promethean Longsword. And for Arkham Origins Batman, we're going to use the same gear we use in multiplayer. LexCorp Chest Armor, Stick, and LexCorp Armor V2. So in the second matchup, we have Challenge Radiation going up against Batgirl, Regime Wonder Woman, and Cassandra Cain Batgirl. Cards are still level 40 Elite 4. Skill of the match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
Now, obviously, in a normal situation, we'd probably let Arkham Knight Harley Quinn do her thing, but
Back off.
since Arkham Knight Batman had power drain immunity, it seemed like it also shaved the damage that he took too because of it, or he just had a lot more health that didn't affect him quite as much. Alright, so Regime Wonder Woman at 2 bars.
Try again.
Shield toss gets evaded. Down goes Wonder Woman, and Cassandra Cain Batgirl's ambush misses as well. That just does so much damage. And we're going to go up the Winged Avenger, Batgirl eliminated for the victory in the second fight. 395 XP, 580 credits. In the third matchup, we have Martian Manhunter, Red Sun Superman, and Godfall Superman. The single match is 30,000 credits.
Begin.
So 93-14 with heavy attacks. Dawn of Justice Batman bringing the pain. Martian Manhunter trying to power drain. Phase Assault obviously works because he got stunned. Look off the Gotham Justice. Red Sun Superman wiped out. And will this hit on Martian Manhunter? Yes, it does. Martian Manhunter eliminated. Godfall Superman is it. We're going to go off the Dark Knight and get rid of him. $97,092 damage for the victory in the third fight. 399 XP. 620 credits. Alright, so in the fourth matchup we have Challenge Chaos going up against Raven, New 52, Nightwing, and Zod. The match is 30,000 credits. Now because of Chaos, we can't actually get rid of Raven effectively, so we're just going to wait until Arkham Origins Batman comes in. We're probably going to take some damage here, getting up to a couple bars. There's Arkham Origins Batman. Look off the Dark Knight. Raven eliminated. That's the elimination we needed before we could start doing some work. Zod heals for 11,000. Arkham Origins Batman can still do some damage because of the LexCorp chest plate getting crit in the basic. Lone Bird is blocked. Little LexCorp helmet, Arkham Origins Batman doesn't take much damage.
Back off.
Kryptonian rifle is evaded.
No one can help you.
Look off the Gotham Justice on Zod. Blocking it might save him, but we'll see. It's still a really devastating level 2 move. Zod still eliminated even blocking. And the Winged Avenger will easily get rid of New 52 Nightwing for the victory in the fourth fight. 401 XP. 660 credits. So now we have to make an official roster change, even though we used a weird roster in the first fight. So we're going to throw in both Darkseid and Doomsday for the next 3 fights.
Darkseid.
Then we'll probably throw in both Dawn of Justice characters in the next 3. So we're going to use the Blade of the War God, Prometheum Longsword, and the Power of Screamer Stick. And on Doomsday, we're going to give him the Cloak of Destiny. We should probably give Doomsday some crits. We're going to give him the Netherrealm Comma and the Mark of Lady Shiva. So we got a lot of basic damage. In the fifth matchup, we have Ares, Regime Aquaman, and Metahuman the Flash. Skill of the match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
The Antimatter Sinestro test is very successful. It's just a ridiculous card with Legion Assassins gear all around. There are obviously some loopholes, like you can't power drain Arkham Knight Batman. You have to spam level 1 move instead of Arkham Knight Harley Quinn doing her thing. I really want to incinerate Metahuman the Flash. Let's see if we can do it. So Aquaman is gone. Fires of Apocalypse on Metahuman the Flash. That's going to burn away all of his health. And let's go for the BM. Metahuman the Flash kills himself for the victory in the fifth fight. 405 XP. 700 credits. For the sixth matchup, we have Challenge Regeneration going up against Animated Batman Beyond, Regime Hawkgirl, and Teen Titan Cyborg. Cards gain a promotion to Elite 5. Skill of the match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
Hitting for about 558 to 616. Not that much when you're getting hit for about 7,000. Explosive battering blocked for 4594. Hawk Girl is in. That will disable special for 8 seconds. Well, Hawk Girl taking a lot of damage too. Mace charge blocked out of the way does nothing. Teen Titan Cyborg Sonic Disruptor hits for 7308 but does not stun. Because Teen Titan Cyborg can regenerate a lot of health while tagged up, we're just going to leave him out. Hawk Girl again disables specials. Now Darkseid is at 3 bars. Starting off the I Am Many Things, Hawk Girl eliminated. No more disabling specials. Teen Titan Cyborg is back in. Doomsday is going to come in and do some work. Pick out the Earthshake and get rid of Teen Titan Cyborg. Animated Batman Beyond in by himself probably has little chance against Doomsday. That explosive battering does not get blocked. And we're going to go off the Tough Ahmed Habibi. Animated Batman Beyond eliminated. Now for the next 3 fights, we're going to switch over to Kandak Sheikh Ahmed Habibi. 72,818 damage for the victory in the 6th fight. 408 XP. 740 credits. Okay, so we're going to throw in Kandak Black Adam. I don't even give a shit about gear. So in the 7th matchup, we have Red Sun, Green Lantern, Bane, and Boss Solomon Grundy. Skill match is 40,000 credits. Red Sun, Green Lantern cannot be crit or stunned.
Begin.
Bane under 40% health does 100% crit chance for 10 seconds, and Boss Solomon Grundy has a huge damage mumbo jumbo. Green Lantern taking a lot of damage. Boss Solomon Grundy comes in. He's getting lit up too. 5x damage now. Still only 1436 versus 7277. Boss Solomon Grundy gets mauled. Turbine Smash hits for 14,000. Turbine Smash blocked for 9170. Kind of getting greedy here. Don't think we should do that with Green Lantern. We are going to go off the I Am Many Things before Bane can react, and we're going to get rid of him. Now we're off the Earthshake. Green Lantern eliminated for the victory in the 7th fight.
I will destroy you.
410 XP. 780 credits. Alright, so now for the next 3 fights, we're going to throw in double Dawn of Justice, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And we're going to leave Kandak Black Adam alone. So we need Dawn of Justice, Superman. And we have Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman.
Superman.
So both of them are level 50 Elite 7. I know I haven't done the Wonder Woman video yet, but it is coming. So we're going to give him straight out damage.
Superman. Wonder Woman.
And Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, we are going to give... We're going to go with the double Lexcorp and the Ibistic.
Wonder Woman.
So in the 8th matchup, we have Challenge Countdown going up against Justice League, Wonder Woman, Doomsday, and Containment Doomsday. Skill match is 40,000 credits.
Begin.
1 minute and 50 seconds to complete the fight. Dawn of Justice, Superman doing a lot of damage. Hitting for 9314 as well. Wonder Woman gets eliminated. Doomsday comes in, takes a big couple punches there for about 35,000 damage. Doomsday gets massacred quickly. Containment Doomsday is in. Look off the flying punch again. Containment Doomsday goes to his first bar. And will we see a countless deaths right here? No, we do not. And Containment Doomsday eliminated for the victory in the 8th fight. 414 XP, 12,820 credits. So in the ninth matchup, we have Animated Harley Quinn, Killer Frost, and Mortal Kombat Scorpion. Killer Frost has 166,000 health. Skill of the match is now 70,000 credits. So Killer Frost might be a problem to deal with, but we might only have to deal with her cold as ice, which really isn't that big of a deal. And with Superman hitting for 9314, I don't think Killer Frost is going to be a problem anyways. And you're going to see that health bar moving down quite a bit every hit. But the Ibistic value could come into play too, as well as the healing from Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman if we don't get black. Looks like we're going to take a black ice. No, we do not. That's really good. So Flying Punch heals for 14,000. Now Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman in for the first time. Looks like looking for the black ice. Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman does get to 2 bars. There's the black ice. Does do some decent damage. Look up the Fires of Hephaestus. That is blocked, so it really doesn't heal very much. And that's why I think Dawn of Justice Wonder Woman is probably the worst of the 3 Dawn of Justice characters, even though I thought Wonder Woman was pretty cool at first. That does some damage to Dawn of Justice Superman, but it's not going to be life-threatening. So down goes Scorpion. Flying Punch on Killer Frost. We got the Shield Toss on Killer Frost.
Face it, you're done.
That is enough to get rid of her for the victory in the 9th fight. 522 XP. 1,290 credits. So we're going to make one more quick roster change. We're going to throw in Silver Black Adam for 3 fights, and we're going to go back to Regime. So in the 10th matchup, we have Challenge Dampening Field. Go up against Reverse Flash, Hawk Girl, and Red Sun Destro. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Reverse Flash is going to get out before he gets knocked out. So Dawn of Justice Superman cannot tag out for 6 seconds, but he's not going to tag out anyways. Hawk Girl barely gets out. Deathstroke taking a lot of damage. We're going to have to Flying Punch and try to get rid of him. He does block it, so he's going to survive. That Sword Spin blocked for about 10,000, but we punched him pretty much out. Everybody's beat up. Lightning Kick blocked for about 7,000 as the 3rd hit missed. Mace Charge does connect, but Hawk Girl eliminated for the victory in the 10th fight, so Dampening Field really didn't matter with a lot of basic damage. 421 XP, 900 credits. Alright, so we're going to make 2 final roster changes. We're going to throw in... Who could we put in? We have Regime Black Adam we're going to be using later. Darkseid is low. We have Martian Manhunter we can use. I don't know about Arkham Origins Deathstroke. No, he's not ready to go. So we're going to throw in Red Sun Green Lantern along with Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter.
So Martian Manhunter, we're going to give the Cloak of Destiny. We're going to give the Blade of the War God and Promethean Longsword. And for Red Sun Green Lantern, we're going to give him double LexCorp and the Ibistic. Could also use the Rosho Will Scimitar, but that's a lot better in multiplayer. So in the 11th matchup, we have Red Sun, Superman, Aquaman, and Static, who is black. This match is 70,000 credits, and Aquaman has 145,000 health.
Begin.
You see Martian Manhunter doing a lot less damage. Power drains can be very useful off nothing. Flying Punch blocked for 9,000. Static is it. Getting rid of the other 2 lackeys is not a bad idea. Tater Trap's going to do a little damage. So Flying Punch blocked for 9222. I don't even think it's worth using a special until Aquaman comes in. There's a power drain. That'll stop him from doing much. So Red Sun Superman is gone. Static back in. Let's go off the Son of Mars and get rid of Static. And as soon as Aquaman does the spear, we're going to tag out the Green Lantern and start power, or using the Ibistic gun. Aquaman is at 2 bars.
You anger me.
There's the Atlantean hero. This could be really bad. That Atlantean hero has a lot of health. I have to use a Beware My Power just to get rid of him. Holy crap, he's got a lot of health. What the fuck? He actually survived that. Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna get off the Turbine Smash and start the burn process. We probably should use level 2 moves though. Black Adam at 2 bars, that Trident Toss hits. We're gonna get out. If we can connect on a stun, that should be enough to deal with Martian Manhunter. Let's go off the Son of Mars though. And that still might be enough to get rid of him. Barely survives that, and Martian Manhunter didn't get knocked out. We're gonna go off the Ahmed Habibi. Aquaman eliminated. So that Atlantean hero had over 80,000 health. That was insane. 29,128 damage for the victory in the 11th fight. 530 XP. 1,410 credits. In the 12th matchup, we have Challenge Chaos going up against Batman Beyond, Balls of Steel Superman, and Balls of Steel General Zod. Skill of the match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
We did not get a stun all last fight with Martian Manhunter. Let's see if we can change that. Double power drains on Batman Beyond is still annoying as hell. Green Lantern is in. And Balls of Steel Superman is in as well. Let's go work towards 3 bars and get off the super move and get rid of one of these guys. Need to start going for knockouts. Especially with Superman. Ground Smash is annoying as hell. Alright, so we got a power drain, and the Flying Punch gets blocked. Silver Sheep Ahmed Habibi, and if he gets to 3 bars, he can actually do some damage. That Kryptonian Rifle blocked for 7656. Don't count Black Adam out, his super move does some damage. We're gonna go with the Son of Mars, Balls of Steel General Zod, eliminate. Well, apparently not. Third power drain on Batman Beyond. Not worth using it on him. So we got the Beware My Power, Balls of Steel Superman, eliminated. And Balls of Steel General Zod eliminated for the victory in the 12th fight. 426 XP, 980 credits. Alright, so we have 11 challenge credits and Superman already at 3 bars. He's gonna go with Flying Punch and get rid of him.
You're overmatched.
Flying Punch on Wonder Woman does a lot of damage. Gonna wipe her out. And the Flying Punch on Aquaman. 106,000 damage. Pretty much wipes him out. like a piece of shit for the victory in the 13th fight as that bloated stat card got destroyed. 538 XP, 1,530 credits. In the 14th matchup, we have Challenge Power Surge going up against Regime Superman, Mortal Kombat X Scorpion, and Arkham Origins Batman. The skill match is 70,000 credits.
Begin.
Off the flying punch and try to get rid of Superman, and we do so. Arkham Origins Batman comes in, but uses explosive battery, so he's pretty much dead. Might be out of range for that punch, yes. We're gonna get rid of Batman.
You make me sick.
And Scorpion eliminated for the victory in the 14th fight. 66,000 damage shield is insane. 432 XP. 1,060 credits. So in the 15th matchup, we have challenges Vampire and Special 2 disabled. Lucky for you, we're only using Special 1. Going up against Green Lantern Sinestro and Antimatter Sinestro. Green Lantern Sinestro is level 40 Elite 4, 27,000 damage, 47,000 health. Antimatter Sinestro level 40 Elite 5, 50,000 damage, 166,000 health. The skill of the match is 100,000 credits.
Begin.
It appears that the life drain is really weak. At 5%. We're going to get rid of Green Lantern Sinestro and make this a 3-on-1 fight. So we have Wonder Woman with the 3-piece LexCorp. We're going to have, or 2-piece LexCorp. We're going to have some fun with this, although we're probably going to get the 3 buffs. Fun Ruiner. I think that Sinestro's dead. Apparently, Green Lantern Sinestro just got destroyed. I didn't even do anything. 87,383 damage, and Green Lantern Sinestro and Antimatter didn't even get a special on. 546 XP, 6,200 credits. So the correct amount of credits to farm is 69. So the Antimatter Sinestro Challenge Battle 5 on Nightmare difficulty is complete.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!